Just a couple of days ago, there was a rally in South Korea of South Korean citizens rallying in support of Kim Jong-un. That's right, South Korean citizens were openly praising Kim Jong-un. Now imagine if this had happened 3 years ago. Those people would have been black-bagged and thrown in prison, literally, because it is illegal to say anything good about the DPRK in South Korea. But notice how this has changed. One of the better writers on North Korea is B.R. Myers. Now, he is anti-DPRK, and that's simply without question. However, what I find very interesting is the accuracy of his analysis. And one of the things he worried about was that the opening up of the DPRK towards the South was a bad thing for the South. One of the things that he predicted would happen was that you would start seeing pro-North rallies in the South, and that the South would eventually end up being absorbed by the North. Now, this definitely does show that, at least to some degree, he's really on the right track. Now, B.R. Myers has wholly freaked out about the whole opening up between the North and the South, and he feels like the North is going to win in this case. So I still remain skeptical, but his analysis is very detailed and very well put together and very well researched. And this was something that I was harping on just a little while ago, that you would see this happening too. And now we're starting to see it. So this is definitely a good thing for those of us who support the DPRK in their struggle against anti-imperialism. But I did also notice something else. It is claimed, but it's not been proven, that top DPRK officials will be traveling to a school in China to learn how to carry out the market reforms, the essentially abolishing of socialism that took place inside of China. That they're going to be learning how to do that. Now, of course, this is claimed that they're going to do it. They haven't claimed that it's happened, but people have claimed that this is a thing that's going to be happening. So we'll have to wait and see if this actually does happen, which would definitely be very much a bad thing, because there are so many terribly reactionary things in China. Skin lightening creams, people getting surgeries to look more white, mindless glorifications of wealth. Imagine that when you're saying that it's a virtue to become rich, that people start acting like that. But what's very interesting is the struggle that's going on between the ideology of the North and the ideology of the South that's going on right now. And it seems like both are affecting the other. And it's going to be very interesting to see where this goes. So who is going to end up absorbing who? Now, in my opinion, I think that from everything that we've seen, the North will end up getting absorbed by the South. Culturally at first, and then eventually just a complete sellout. I mean, there's no middle ground with the capitalists. There is no, this is also socialism and it's capitalism at the same time. There is none of that complete nonsense. You've got one or the other. And I think that while it's good that trade is carrying on, it's good that there's not hostilities between the North and the South. It's good that they're booting the U.S. out of that whole situation, and seemingly they want to get rid of the entire demilitarized zone and have their own country once again. I fear that it's going to be the DPRK that loses in this situation, and it's going to be the one that is absorbed by the South, whereas B.R. Myers certainly feels that it's the South that will be absorbed by the North.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.